Our entire economy, our way of life, and democracy itself hangs in the balance. Heard that recently? Now, I'm not too keen to get political on here, but this is too important. The most consequential vote you can cast this year is for you. It's not about a political candidate. That's all noise. You got to turn down the noise so that you can hear the signal. You're calling what you actually are put on this earth to do. Vote for the kind of person you want to become. As James Clear puts it, every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. No single instance will transform your beliefs. But as the votes build up, so does the evidence of your new identity. Welcome to The Next Simple Step. I'm Paul Goldsmith. With a reminder today that no matter who resides in the White House, the most consequential people in your life are the ones who reside in your own house. And for most of my life, I allowed myself to get too distracted and caught up with news and the political scene, would even call myself a political junkie. But upon further reflection, the word junkie itself, right there, it's telling you something. It's comparing that state of being to being a drug addict. Now, I don't think there's anything inherently bad by staying informed. I think that is a personal choice about how much news you want to consume. However, I think it is a huge slippery slope and a trap to keep you distracted. And if you don't know how to come clean from that, from being a political or news junkie, then maybe take a lesson from actual addicts of getting some accountability, of not taking that first hit. Just stop using. Just imagine what you could accomplish in the next 3 months if you took all the time other people are spending arguing on Facebook, scrolling Instagram, or listening to podcasts, other than this one, of course, getting fired up about things that they have little to no control over. And instead, you used all that time you saved to focus on one big goal. What could you accomplish? I know for me, accomplishing anything requires a reassessment of my priorities. I do too much, and I'm guessing so do you. So what is it can you eliminate from your current life that's a distraction? Maybe it is social media, maybe it's watching political shows, or maybe it's saying yes to everybody that wants to pick your brain or just hang out. I don't know what it is for you, but you're going to have to eliminate something to really prioritize the ultimate thing. 3 months from now, what is it you would like to make progress on? I lost a friend just this past week who is in his early 40s, and he battled with an aggressive form of cancer the past couple of years. And I know he had such creative ambitions and dreams, and he just ran out of time. None of us are guaranteed more time. So while you have the time on this earth, do everything you can to savor it, to do what you were called to do, and not get caught up in things that aren't for you to have an impact on. If you were able to concentrate an extra hour a day, do some deep work, maybe it's 2 hours, maybe you could even get 3. If this is a big goal, it's going to take some time, but 3 hours of concentrated effort every day for the next 90 days, just imagine what is possible. Organizational psychologist Dr. Benjamin Hardy has written several books on this topic. One is called Be Your Future Self Now, and another he co-authored with Dan Sullivan called 10X is Easier Than 2X. And to summarize that book, having a massive 10X size goal requires that you eliminate almost all of the other paths to the future than the one that is going to allow you that big of a leap. Because most people can 2X something. You can work twice as long or twice as hard on things for at least a period of time. But to 10X, you can't find 10 times the amount of hours in the day. You have to get strategic and you have to eliminate all of the distractions. And Dr. Hardy says the goal determines the filter for your life about what you're going to choose to do, the activities you're going to engage in. is based upon the goal. And it's not about your current self, but what's possible in the future if you really concentrate. And as you grow, your capability increases and makes possible what previously wasn't possible when you were distracted. And if you'd like some accountability, reach out to me. I'm Paul J. Goldsmith on Instagram and X, or you can go to nextsimplestep.com. If you just want to tell me what you're working on and how many hours a day you're committing to working on that, I'll help keep you accountable. And as election day comes and goes, half the country will be upset, the other half is gloating, and you'll be crushing your goals. Let's go. And I'll talk to you next time on the Next Simple Step Podcast.